Hello everybody, welcome back to The Witcher 3. First stream this week, sadly, because I tried to stream something else yesterday, but it just wouldn't work. It wouldn't let you stream the Oblivion remake, and my PC can't run because there's no space on my SSD, so it's stuttering as hell. I even started the game getting the menu, it barely runs at 20 frames, so I couldn't play that there either. But here we are with The Witcher 3 today. Let's hop on in for the Pyres of Novigrad. Also, I should stop by the blacksmith first to make an armor set.
The eternal flame will burn away our sins.
You don't mean to.
Oh, save me! I'm dying.
I'm kind of confused if there's a blacksmith in this city or not. Because last time I checked... Yeah, that's the blacksmith. I mean the armorer. There's a blacksmith. I'm looking for the armorer. I think for the armorer I have to go to... I have to go to Crow's Perch. So let's go do that first. Actually, let's head to Crow's Perch first to make armor.
Help! Save me! I'm dying.
We'll get back to Novigrad in just a second. God, I wish I had a fast travel point in the center. Like at the top. I understand why they did it, because of some of the story beats. You have to like walk up and like see the smoke and all that. And if you can just fast travel, that is not how it works. Not gonna work out properly. So I get why they didn't. Maybe they could have put one there after. After you're done here. After you're done talking to the Baron. Hello, Fergus.
How may I assist you?
Yeah, I'd like some armor made.
Need some armor.
So I'm level 18, almost 19. I don't get anything for 19. X-Men boots are 18. Enhanced Griffin boots. I kind of want to get those. I can basically cast 2 sides in a row. So I first need to make a Griffin boots. The Mount of Folk boots. So I can make the enhanced Griffin boots. And I don't have the monster feathers. I need a shirt. That is weaker. The only set bonuses are from Witcher gear. I won't have enough. I just don't have enough materials to make the set. I'll just sell it at that point.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock. So long.
Wait, can I make? Anyway, am I being stupid?
Who may I ask?
Need some more.
Yeah, I am being stupid. I can just craft a bunch of these things. Gripping boots and enhanced gripping boots. Monster essence. Make that myself.
So long.
No, monster essence is something I need to find.
You, white one. What's your business?
Okay, so making armor and gear is a pain. Let me just reload real quick. Okay. So this way I don't waste all those materials.
Have you drove off all the monsters then? Oh my! Nice pet to
Ye seek trouble?
I'm just gonna see if I can craft some relic level gear that is stronger than what I have. So that seems to be the way to go.
Need some.
The X-Men boots is plus A is journeyman. Armor is a journeyman, that's just a magic item. That is a relic. Gives me plus 4. Plus 17. That's about 30. 26. I don't enhance with an armor. I will need a feather, maybe monster feathers for that. This is a plus 2, but everything else goes down so much. It's not worth it. I think it's plus 3 and a bunch of increases. Might be worth it. Level 39, Jesus.
So long.
Certified additional herb and everything. I want to check his upgrades.
Wouldn't.
Okay, so I got a Marona rune stone. You have Ignis plus 5. Is it an upgraded version? No. Enclave of Art.
So long.
So he's not a master blacksmith, it seems. He's just a journeyman. I already have had those, okay. So these super powerful ones apparently are not something you can just make by the looks of it. I got new boots and new gloves, so I'm a little stronger. I'm gonna visit the Master Swordsman in Novigrad as well to see if I can make a better blade. Those would be the real difference. Because I can use Quen and dodge, try not to get hit in a fight, but if I have to wail on an enemy for 20 minutes just to get a kill,
Need a swift kick in the arse.
You.
it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Look awfully suspicious to me.
Ah!
What do you see, Payne?
The swordsmith should be around here.
Oh!
Yep, there he is. Hattori.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Listen, would you craft something for me?
He fucking better with everything I've done for him. Now these are just the 5% ones. That was 17 sword plus 3 damage. Feeling steel sword. Not really worth it. The Harpy. That's level 37 though. Doesn't seem that great to be honest with everything I lose. Oh, he can make greater ones. Okay, yeah. Okay, so let's make as many of these as I can. That is a lot of money, but I will have a pretty good stash of glyphs and all that. Don't mind me just spending all my money. Ah, I don't have enough coin. Okay then.
So long.
Right, let's go find Trish.
Trouble?
But if I get better gear, it's better to just put some good stuff on there. Oh, there's a merchant here.
Welcome! Welcome!
Let's play some Gwent.
A game of Gwent. How about it?
I don't think I've played this guy yet. Don't need you then, there we go. Jesus, okay then. Thanks for the free win. That's not good for me. Especially that's a special card. But he will be unaffected by that one. Yeah, but he will also be unaffected by yours. But I do know that it will still burn the other cards on this front line if it's the right conditions. I want to save the dragon for last. I will cross 100 once again. A 101. What he got for me? Huh. Not a bad idea to keep them for the end. It would have lost more troops otherwise. But I still won.
Welcome.
What do you sell? No grind cards. Oh, it looks too interesting. No monster parts. Okay.
So long.
Where are you, Ruthlin?
Oh, it's not a smith.
Need something sharpened? Reforged?
What are you peddling?
What do you have on offer?
Bunch of weapons. Nothing too interesting by the looks of it. Ooh. Oh, it's just a normal feather, not a monster feather. That's what I need. Oh, won't show here. What I need are monster feathers. Let's play some Gwent.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Alright, these monsters will go first. Okay, there's not a terrible pool. Don't want to save those. Siege is not really the best thing for me right now. Just fine. Or bait him into playing an extra card. I will play an extra card. No, I will keep that for the next round. We can have the first win. I did bait him into using a bunch of his cards. Alright. Get like a free win with Kiaramets. Oh my god, yes. Alright, let's melt this shit. Oh, please, by all means, play more cards on your front line. You got 4 more cards, play him, you little shit. No enemy strongest close combat units, okay. and not my own, only his. I'm not gonna risk playing the fog to bait him. Less shit interesting, okay. My turn. $141. 148. I miscalculated. That is my new record. He gives me 20 crowns and the Plague Maiden. And the merchant over here. Oh, it's the banker, okay.
It's like a witch with muscle. Cast the spell and all's gone in a flash.
Well, she was in her...
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
And I'm looking for my friends. Get lost.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1,
Hear that?
2,
Ooh, look he. Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
Drag him! Lower!
That's it.
Too late to surrender.
There we go.
No, don't! No more, please!
I could just pull out my sword, you
There's
know.
the sorceress who lived here.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Why?
Who's she hiding from?
Temple Guard's cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
So, who might know where she is?
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Oh, a lovely
Putrid
name.
Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
I meant no offence.
So where is this?
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe.
Punch him
Thing
again.
is, gotta know how to get there.
They say
You're
you've
fitting
gotta
well,
get
they
there
just
to
side
the
jab in the
but you've
nose.
got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king, crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone called for me. Wonder why.
Oh, great.
Menger.
Temple Guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property.
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the Temple Guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You
Well,
know
we
her
didn't
back
know that.
if
Here,
her
take it
mouth
all.
a mile away.
It's about their hearing, not a sense of smell.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them, Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Yet I saved your people multiple times already. So who's it for then?
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire.
Ugh.
Nothing I can do
God
to you
blessed.
now. But just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake. It's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it. And when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Well, I might just have to have you all spit on my sword. Turn you into a roasted pig with my igni. If it comes down to it. Ooh, new pants. Oh, +6 armor. But a lot less vitality and resistances. So I rather not, because it's only +6, but it's 201 vitality. That 6 armor is gonna let me take another hit, but that vitality will.
Airbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this.
That's a big ass hairbrush though, holy shit.
Herbs? Roots? Triss turned to healing?
I mean, maybe. Maybe she'll get me a healer. But the other birds and bestiary. Okay. No entries.
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
What? You can be allergic to potions? That's interesting. That's an interesting concept, someone who's allergic to potions. Imagine having a D&D character that's allergic to potions. Rose of Remembrance.
All dried up.
Steel plates.
Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor.
That looks like a cool outfit though. I like how he just told me, oh yeah, the temple takes ownership of their possession. I'm just looting what I want. Talk with beggars, okay.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief!
Oh, just follow that thief, I guess.
How is business?
Where did he go? Well, that guy just fucking deep spawned. Now we gotta talk with the beggar. There's one.
Looking wobbly. Take pity on me, misery, good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, another one come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
I mean, that is valid, but you do know about this. Where's the Putrid Grove?
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace.
Well, it's probably not gonna be so easy. There was 200 crowns in it for you if you take me to Putrid Grove. I want to see the King of Beggars.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Eternal
Oh, he's
fire
up there.
protects us, gives monsters the shits.
Alright then.
Arms for the poor?
I don't think that's
You
true.
lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. In my mind, thorough addled.
Been addled long, your mind.
Been like this long? Addled?
Since me mother birthed me. Here's where it's addled. There. Showing you with me finger. See that? Me indicating.
Alrighty then.
Healthy as a horse as far as I can tell.
Priests of look, medics, herbalists. All claimed I'm bewildered.
Well, they're wrong.
Matters little either way. Folk are generous to me. They enjoy watching me point. Like this. There. There.
Hey, if you're happy, man.
You're happy. That's what counts.
I am. When folk ask me the way, I like that most, because I can point. Like this. There. Ah. Because I know my way around the city. Oh, do I ever.
So you gotta know where the Putrid Grove is, right?
Most certainly do. It's where I live. Over the, there. There. That way.
That away. Meaning where?
In Lace Halls, there's this alley, past a gate. Not at all putrid and not a grove. Fools call it that, but I know better.
And anyone can go there?
Of course. Unless he forgets to say the old sow's farrowed piglets. Might not let you in then, but that's easy enough to say. Listen. The old sow's farrowed piglets. See?
Thanks for your help.
I feel like this guy didn't mean to just completely rat out the entire operation, but here he is, just running his mouth.
What will the morrow bring?
Alright then.
Got my eye on you.
Hard times we live in, something like this, which
King of Beggars hideout.
Open up.
That is one hefty mustache, holy shit. But you've got back there.
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worms been eating him for 5 years now.
Look, can you tell I'm a freak?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for
I mean,
oddities.
he's not wrong.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
I like the tiptoe through the tulips. Then it's also farrowed piglets.
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah. Welcome to the Grove, brother.
You have to call me brother. So, that crossbow Geralt uses cannot be that powerful, to be honest, because he pulls it just back with his hand and knees. There's a merchant here. Hello. Show him what you got, and then we can play
What are
some
you
Gwent.
offering?
Ooh, 100 more weight. I don't have the money for that, but I'll keep that in mind. 100 extra maximum inventory. That's 30 upgrade. I'll come back for that. Blaming Gwent.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Let's see what we got. That's a lot of siege. Okay. That's a whole lot of siege. Holy crap. Okay, he already played a special card. I'm gonna let him have that one. But he should be unaffected, right? Yes, see, so he doesn't keep a special card on the board. Which is a bonus for me. So the strongest cards in the battlefield. God, that's a lot already. Holy shit. Homeboy is not fucking around over there. Oh no, rain. I'm gonna save my clear weather though. Good, he passed. That gives me a win. And I'll have 3 cards extra. And if he pulls out a lot of melee, I can freeze him. Now what's your last card, homie? It's... oh. Yeah, that ain't good for me. Come on, play your last card. Yeah, feel your hand. The Frightener. 8, 10 and 12. All go down to 2. And I win. It's just that simple.
What ails you?
Keiran.
See out one eye, my lord.
It. Well.
Geralt of Rivia in the flesh.
Oh, it's a mage.
Yes.
You know me.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
I won't listen, my lord.
Help
They're
a
scared
poor
of me.
fellow out.
In that case, please convey that if any of them should fall ill, he can stick his head in the flames
That's a
of the
pretty
eternal
necklace.
fire. Now,
Where'd you
I
get
need
it?
some rest.
Lying in the street, so I took it. You look me
to make
straight in the
some
eyes
coin
and
too,
lie,
eh?
just like your pa. You're a good lad. Now go play.
Wow.
Mummy's got to get some sleep before she goes to work.
So, how are things?
Good. More and more people.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes.
Ah, that must be her.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you...
You know,
well,
that is some
without our
red
help,
as fuck here.
you're
Holy
sitting ducks
shit.
for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
You knew I was looking for you?
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove, ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
I mean, that's what people call it, I don't care. So what would you call this place?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks.
But they steal,
See,
so they're
Witcher,
thieves.
I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance
Fair enough.
Don't interest me.
So, what do you want?
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason.
I'm not too sure about it.
Someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
No worry, I'll be your escort quest.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if
I like her
somebody
outfit.
said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
And you and your bushy mustache.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses.
Why are you playing the
evidence.
pronoun game?
Was hoping
Just
you'd
use her
heard
name.
something.
She's not
You've
Voldemort.
been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
I don't know, that's why I'm here. Oh, okay, Triss, just walk through the dance circle. Yeah, her outfit is pretty cool looking, I like it. Well designed. Simplistic, realism to it, it still has like a bit of a fantasy flair.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
You gotta be prepared to make sacrifices.
Well, some causes require a sacrifice.
Causes? What about people?
For people, same holds true.
So, maybe you care to dive in after that sack for me?
You win.
Stop.
Sure, whatever, I'll help you.
They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Ah, persecution. A tale as old as time. Better make sure to close this after us. Oh, hello. What's about? I wonder why she started screaming all of a sudden. You just paid his bed, yeah. So, what was the problem? What happened to S'mores? What happened to the little pupper? Find the hidden patch with my witch's senses. Then open it. I don't see anything. I'm not crazy, am I? $680 for tiny hell and flashy that she most likely got from jumping off the chair they like to sit on. Damn.
Well?
I don't see anything. So did I also put her in oh no, there it is. Did I also put her leg in like a cast?
Used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muir. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead they jumped
Or is
out
that
of
just
the
for the
fire.
consultation, that's
But Novigrad
680?
stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes 3
So you got a
things.
splint and the
Coin,
chair
coin,
privilege are
coin,
permanently
coin.
revoked. Fair enough.
That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums.
So they
the
did set
dwarves
the bone,
partially
get the
control
splint and
natural
everything. Okay, so
life
it's not
and
just a consultation.
Official
Can you
word is that
imagine? Because
Novigrad will remain neutral.
imagine
Judging by what
680
Klug
bucks
said,
just
the
for
should be around
consultation
here
and a
on the
freaking
farm.
splint for your dog. That's
Unless the criminal is
insane.
mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
You know, he sounds sarcastic all the time, but Geralt does have a sense of humor for sure. No, I'm gonna let it sec. It was for an exam, X-ray match, treatment and the vaccines she needed. They won't see any dogs not with vaccines. I mean, 680 for all that. With all that in it doesn't seem that much, but it's still a lot of money. You did mention that with pet insurance, it's like a miss or hit or miss that what they pay for, which is kind of nuts to me as well.
Find the parcel?
It's kind of like that here too with some things, like with dental. It's kind of weird when they do and don't pay for it,
Found a few fish,
and how much they
rusty
pay.
anchor, the carcass of a boat.
But if you ask me, if you have insurance for something, they should pay at least a percentage of
Hope
everything.
the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
That's how it should be, in my opinion. I pay you every month,
Seem
so
to be in
for
your
when I
element.
need insurance, you should pay at least, I don't know, like a minimum 30% of whatever.
6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
And healthcare here is
Good.
a lot cheaper
That
than the
stuff
US,
you
and I
can
still
take
have my
advantage of.
complaints.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Yeah, but over there in the US, you guys need some serious healthcare reform.
Greetings, sorceress.
I saw a brettling
Greetings,
around the
Brandon.
neck because you hate
I
guns
didn't
and
expect
scares
you
the
to
other
bring
dogs.
company.
Yes, I can imagine it scares the other dogs. You told him you were a sorceress?
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents.
Oh,
But
how
I'd prefer
flattering.
you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon and Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You'll pay in advance.
Don't much like merchants who flatter with cheap praise before the job's done.
That was not cheap praise. I was merely stating a fact.
So am I.
So am I.
I want you to
Basically.
pay in full in advance.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
Then trap your own rats.
Well, now I know why she brought you along. Fine, a full purse of Novigrad crowns as proof of my goodwill.
Witches and
We
sorcerers
need
got
to place
fucked
these
over
crystals
one
around
too
the
many
grave,
times for Geralt.
Near anything that looks rat-related.
So you pay in full
I'll
up
cover half
front.
his face. You take the other half. Look
That's
for
some
evidence of
big ass
rat.
rats, holy shit.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting. If they killed an king, look for crevices and frogs.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
I mean, Geralt is right. They do make a living through haggling. So I have a feeling he's gonna try to sell us out.
Looking for rat shit. Jeez.
I feel like he's gonna try and sell us out of the temple. And then I'm gonna have to kill him.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Alright. Do your thing, girl.
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
So we
Interesting
just can sit
method.
and talk?
Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it.
I don't really like her
How could they in the
hairstyle.
dark?
The two little buns.
So,
I don't know, there's something about it with the red
Ratcatcher.
kind of throws me off.
It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound. And
Reconciled?
Are you truly or just pretending? That is a good question.
knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand you perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
He could have faced the truth.
We all lie sometimes, but lying to yourself is running away, whereas there's really nowhere to run.
Sometimes you have to escape just to forget. Your friend might have dwelled on his lost legs, but it's not like by grieving he could have grown another pair. So, tell me how Yen's
To be
doing?
fair,
How do you know
joking and humor is a part of
You didn't
grieving.
answer
It's a
my
way of
question.
grieving as well. It's
How's
called
Yen?
gallows humor. Yeah, how's Jen? I mean, I'm not really sure, but she doesn't seem too bad. She's advisor in whatever the hell they're called, the Black Ones. God, what are they called? Because you got the North of the Blues, you got Temeria, which are like the Reds, I believe, and you got one in the Black Armor. They call them the Black Ones, but no, this is not Novigrad. Novigrad is the city, man. I don't know. I forgot. No, she's not bad.
Not bad. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Why does the red animation look so funny? He just coming and was sitting here.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
Lovebirds, whoa, whoa.
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage,
I
sorceress, what have you.
fucking knew it.
Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. If these boys are here to help us kill rats, they're late. You paid up front and got what you paid for. Not half a rodent left in the granary.
I paid in advance because I knew I'd recover my coin.
Such is life for sorceresses in Novigrad these days.
I can see that and I don't like it. So here's what I think. The hunters have come, and now they can go.
They'll do no such thing.
Then you'll die.
All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
I'm sorry, do you not see the medallion and the two swords? I'm starting to think people in this world are actually stupid. Yeah, you're next. See?
Bastard hired me on this. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
A merchant.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy.
And you have no
Spare me, good man.
honor, dignity,
not
loyalty,
like those
or
murderers.
common
Shut up.
sense.
I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live, and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks. Thanks,
I would have still fucking put some Igni on his face just as a reminder. Thank God, no need.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly.
An Oneiromancer? What's Oneiromancer?
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corine's been very effective. You should at least try.
Really? Dream
She's
magic?
taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, De Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
De Jonquier.
Another rat-infested warehouse.
They call it De Jonquier.
Not exactly.
But the way it's
Not
written
even
is
remotely
De Jonquier.
satisfying. Such are the
Which is a
times.
Dutch name. Which is a very interesting detail that there is a Dutch banker inside of this Polish fantasy world. Ah yes, the Dutch. Always seeking money. Well, it was nice seeing you again, Tris.
It was nice to see you again.
Even though I haven't seen her before
You too,
because I haven't
Geralt.
played the other game, but Geralt has.
You should go now. Before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
Alright. See you later.
Sure, I'll stop by. We can have some tea, have a chat.
Ow!
Maybe I can do some more jobs for you, you know, make some coin, get some XP. Novigrad Dreamin. And you found my way up over here. Oh, it's over here.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I mean, fair enough, but I'm looking for Corrine.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
The house history? What do you care about it?
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Fair enough.
Well, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
Ha! So why are you standing here?
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact.
I mean, fair
Corrine
enough.
requested she not be disturbed.
So you're gonna let me in?
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Probably because you know I'm an expert at these kind of things.
Economic.
Don't mind if I loot your property as well. I don't know, man. Your ghost just took all your stuff. Says I carry a big bag of loot out.
Stop. Go away. Leave it.
Oh, it's one of those things. The Godkin thingies. Doesn't attack. Come on out, I already met your friend in the swamp.
Wake up, it's just a dream. Wake up.
Jawel, ze is gestrapt in de dream.
The door. The attic.
All right, time to check the attic.
Stop.
I'm 100% sure that was, where are they? Yeah, it's a godling. Looks exactly like the one in the swamp.
Leave it.
Oeh, I found some raspberries. Dat komt in handy voor Geralt.
That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Oeh, bear fat.
Don't do that. Leave it.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Probably are this then. A drawing of a crib. I'm looting your beer stash.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in it.
Alright, let's go put the doll in the cradle.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
There's the cradle.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
A bread herd. That was to the attic, so it's probably somewhere downstairs then. There's a basement over there. I guess let's go to the basement. Okay then. Interesting place to put your oven.
Boo!
Oh Jesus!
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very
That's
funny.
not funny.
Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
I know what you are. You're a godkin.
You're
Godling.
lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
Because I'm a witcher.
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
I guess I have to throw you out then. How about we make a deal?
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Okay, now what are you hiding behind? This one. Ooh, elven ruins. Nothing too good, sadly. But it's still some nice loot I can sell. Can I? Yeah, thank you. You got it back home. Well, that's good. Go on, eat Tilly.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house.
Send a picture, alright, babe.
Hungry furniture that wished to devour me.
Hungry furniture, that's crazy.
But in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually.
She looks so silly in that, going to be honest.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Alright, the Golden Sterling. Alright, now to talk to the banker and tell him this house is haunted and it cannot be stopped.
The second sword. I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
I know why the house is haunted.
Got a godling in your house. Name's Sarah, and she's an ornery little thing. Left her alone, but thought I should tell you about her.
I thank you for being candid. Could you rid me of this beast?
You can do it yourself. Just burn some burdock in the oven. She's sure to run.
Oh, okay
then. Test the smoke.
I will not wage war on a beast, large or small. Piss on the godling, piss on the house. I must merely find a fool willing to buy it.
I thought I could spin in some story, but I guess I can lie to the godling now. Oh well, it's a godling. What's the worst that can happen? You know, those are honestly those are famous last words aren't there. What's the worst that can happen? That's how it takes my sword and runs it through me while I'm asleep. Jeez, de pupper is all drugged up. She high. She having a great old time then. Okay then.
In this city, racial hygiene's as poor as their personal hygiene.
Whoa, 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 stop flexing like that.
The eternal fire protects us.
A witcher shouldn't have that. Yeah, who is saying that a witcher isn't the answer of the eternal fire to take out the monsters? It's the same with those people who are like, we don't need modern medicine. Our faith in God will heal our child. Our prayers will heal him. Yeah, but what if God sends an answer to your prayers and I don't know, a vaccine, you dumb cunt?
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Alright. So, dreaming, what's
Your
it
gift.
about?
Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
So, you just make people dream what they want to dream. That's pretty cool.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
So is that when... Hold up, Geralt died? When did that happen? That's always at the top when they first met.
I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Sure.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Alright, I've trained her at Kaer Morhen.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard.
Nilfgaard! Those are the
what
black
to do with
ones.
a young
Nilfgaard.
girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt.
No, women should be able to
remember her
defend
standing
themselves
on a
just as much as
crumbling
men can.
A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, was of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable.
Indisposed?
I was lost in the face of that.
What the hell does that mean? Hang on.
Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Sometimes there are English words that I just don't know the definition of what it means. A first slightly unwell or a first unwilling. Okay, so she was slightly unwell. So, oh, probably because she had her period. Okay, I get it.
Yes, I think so.
So those words just kinda slip by me, or I don't know them. Oh, so hey Mulder. Saved a live once.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say. There's one more. She was there when I died. When did he die? I didn't know about this.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
So the boat survived that.
The woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
From what I know, the games take place after the books. So he must have died somewhere in the books then. I haven't read them. I want to at some point, because the world is super interesting. They call her the Lady of Space and Time, okay. So she's a child of the Elder Blood.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah.
She needs all the information she can to help me as much as possible. The Lady of Space and Time.
Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why.
Well, because she can teleport?
Travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
So she can travel between dimensions. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, there's something else.
He's able to defend himself, but I'm not sure if human may have access to the same power in general. Of course, everyone can train, but if we look at the average male and the average female, from what I have seen, the both have the same. Yeah, men have more upper body strength, that's for sure. But a woman will still be able to defeat a man with training and if she uses proper technique. It is possible. They will definitely be at a disadvantage. Like 100%, a woman will be at a disadvantage to a man, but in a physical fight. But with technique, you can overcome. Because if you're a woman, you're trained, and then the man isn't, you get the advantage because you have the technique. Besides, you don't have to kill them, you don't have to completely overpower them. If you can give them a good kick to the balls, you can get away, and that's the point. The point isn't of defending yourself isn't to win, to knock them out. The point is to get away from the person who tries to harm you. That's the point of self-defense, to get away. So just give them, if you can, just give them a good kick in the balls and just ditch. Just sprint away. And it also, and the outliers, of course, because I've known women who would 100% kick my ass. I've met them. There are some absolute powerhouse of women compared to the average man. And a lot who are weaker, but that is just how it works, sadly. Technique will win over untrained all the time. Yeah, trouble controlling her powers.
I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
I mean, he's a witcher. Don't they have like, lack emotions? Is like one of the things that happen because of the mutation?
Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Dandelion the board. Oh, Yennefer and Triss. Maybe, I don't really know how the relationship dynamic with all these people with Ciri, so I'm gonna think Yennefer and Triss, cause I feel like she would see, because Yennefer called her daughter. So maybe they have a close bond because of that.
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad, Triss was, but Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Maybe the choice didn't really matter, because he mentioned all of them. Oh, whoa, I can see through the armor. I can see the wall. What's that outfit, my guy? Speak of flamboyant. That bird has to be Ciri. The way it's yelling and chirping. It's like, can you shut the fuck up? That was fake. Also, that cannot be comfortable to sleep in that heavy metal armor.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme,
rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district.
Oh, of
you come
course.
upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past
Of
it.
course, in the red light district.
Dandelion inherited a brothel.
He got a whorehouse. The female in general is strong in the low body compared to the average male. Yeah, because they have leg strength in women is often higher than that in men. In a woman's center of balance is also lower than a man. Ours is for a man. For us, it's more in the upper, like in the chest. For women, it's more in the hips. So they also have a lower center of gravity. That means that they can do certain things that men apparently cannot. Just because of the center of gravity is different.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher.
But it's to my understanding, I'm not a professional, but that's what I know and heard and seen and all that. I take it out with a bit of a grain of salt, because I'm not an expert or anything like that. Almost level 19. Garden flowers, alright? Let's go meet Dandelion. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh fairly, oh plenty. Come on, Dandelion.
Well, another freak.
People in this game are so racist. And that is, and it may sound weird, but I love it about the game because it's realistic for a fantasy world like this. They don't shy away from it like doing other games. Like for example, in the Elder Scrolls, you don't really see it in the games themselves, but the Drow are the D&D, the Dark Elves, the Dumber, they are racist as shit, especially to Argonians. And so are the High Elves, the Altmer, they are literally just racial supremacists. That's literally an entire part of their character. There's a species and a culture. But in fact, it's just an assumption. Is it? I thought that I thought it was like a biological thing. With the center of gravity. Yeah, that's why I say I'm not an expert. It's just things I heard and know of. So I could be wrong.
Hey there, handsome.
Stop pissing your trousers, you fucking psychopaths. Yeah, maybe I'm just wrong about it, misinformed. I'm not like some kind of fitness or body expert or anything like that, so.
What's the hurry, my prince?
I could be completely wrong about it. Not the facts and make it an assumption, yeah. I don't know either, so it's just it is just an assumption. Alright, Rosemary and Thyme. It's locked. There's another door. Oh, there is. What's going on?
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth.
Holy shit! I like this dwarf. You know, not real very fancy for a brothel. Where are the girls?
You're out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Well, this is the phase I'm getting better with lookpicking. Hey, that's nice.
Wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to
Your
turn
lockpicking
our
leveled
home
up.
into theirs.
Oh, for
All
fuck's
right,
sake.
Time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
Oh, the squatters.
With pleasure.
Shut up and fight.
Oh, I can't use my signs? Are you seriously?
Yeah, almost like we never left Zwergen.
Alright, run away. There we go. Now where's Dandelion?
That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages past.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Been training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found.
Of course the dwarf has a
Remaining
mohawk and a
standing
beard.
just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Lady troubles. Listen, because he's looking for Siri.
Got some problems. Rather not burden you.
Fuck off, Geralt. Need to spill your guts to me now.
Alright, I'm looking for Siri.
I'm looking for Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7?
How many women do you know with ashen hair?
What'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all.
You looking for a series? What kind of series?
Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
There's a few things.
Let me guess. Triss? Yennefer, perchance?
Triss and I talked, cleared some things up. As for Yennefer, well...
So you found her? Ha! Need to tell me all about it.
I will. Some other time. Got something a tinge more important to take care of now.
Meaning?
Where's Dandelion?
Where's Dandelion?
Where's the board?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Well, just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Alright then. Oh, that was
10
easy.
barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for.
What?
It's his planner.
That's it, it's Dandelion and planning.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance.
My face is clipping to the neck guard.
Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Typical board. That could help, I could interrogate him.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it.
He just rips the whole page out.
Get the ones in yours. So, che?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door. Well, don't just stand there. Read. We might learn something.
Alright. Oh, we got here. Roosver uiterlijke rozenpers with crimson hue, Ferus, Molly, Vespula, Maribel, and Io. Oh, Elihol. Elihol sounds like a guy's name, to be honest. Maybe it's Ellie? Ellie Hall, like a first and last name. Hey, level 19. Oh, that's my stash. Okay, I got a stash here.
The faculty of Oxenfurt University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Okay then. Does it mean that Dandelion got a title? Yeah, they gave us an Oblivion remaster. Why can't we get like a Witcher 1 or Witcher 2 remake? You know? Let us play them with like more controls and stuff, like the Witcher 3. Those games are pretty old, so maybe they should probably be due for one. Like, for example, Oblivion got its remakes, and Oblivion is like what, 2007, 2006, something like that. So it's almost like a 20-year-old game. That's reasonable. I mean, I would have liked to get more news on the Elder Scrolls 6 finally, but Oblivion is good too for the time being to carry us over. Better than another Skyrim, to be honest. Oh, that one is locked, okay. Huh. Yeah, Mo, you didn't answer my question. What series are you looking for? Alright, let's talk to Vespula first.
Mug like that won't get to a copper. Got to be elegant like me. Devil's spawn.
Alright, Vespula.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
Wow.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close
Monster Slayer good enough?
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Get out of here.
Go. Now.
Now listen. You might have 2 swords, but there's 4 of us.
Yeah, 4 men collecting tribute from 1 washerwoman. Don't think I have much to fear.
Best think again.
Alright, time to die. Regret it yet? Oh, okay, I didn't mean to kill him. I forgot to do the headshots. There we go.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax, it'll come off.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
Woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess.
Oh yeah, you think this is fun?
Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
But I need to ask you about Dandelion first.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
To be
Same
fair,
thing
he
as
is a
ever.
bard.
Prize bullshitter came back saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm.
That's your fault for
Last
believing
straw.
Dandelion.
All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes
I
some
know it.
sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
No, it's Dandelion. You definitely had a reason.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Damn. Alright then, good luck.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
God damn it, woman.
Monsters bleed well in wartime, do they?
Did get a level up earlier. I don't get a new slot yet, but I do get a new point. So let's see anything I can upgrade. Can upgrade hide tolerance. Damage of poisoning the target on each hit. It changes greater higher the level of oil used. Interesting. 50% to 80%. I probably should upgrade this one first. There we go. Damage 22 for the next point. Okay. Alright. Elial is next. Oh, that is the...
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the
That's
right
the
spot.
elf.
How might
I knew it was the guy,
service?
though.
Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
Your book is clipping through your
Elial?
hands.
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought.
Sorry, it never dropped.
Thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Okay. Wait.
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
Dandelion
I met him one
is
night in a
literally
tavern.
just a
He was
stereotypical
blind
bard,
drunk.
isn't he? He was blind drunk. And then...
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well.
You're just a
Luckily,
cross-dressing, got
Dandelion's an
it.
open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
So why do you dress that way?
I know this is none of my business, but why do you...
Why do
I
I
did
dress
not
up?
expect this to come up.
As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality.
That's fair
Damian
enough.
Countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
So he's not a crossdresser, he's just a theater kid.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
So, what did you and Dandelion talk about?
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But
oh, great.
Ooh, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Based. Using your less strength as you're being executed just to mock your enemy. Absolutely based.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Alright then, thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
How about armor? No? Yeah, figured.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Can I play Gwen with him? I can. Hang on, I'm really gonna stop and I'm gonna play some Gwen.
Of course, please.
I don't know if I've played against
If
him before,
anything
because I've been
chafes or
in this shop
pinches, I can
before.
alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
I'm not sure if I played Gwen or not. Alright, he sells those masks. There we go. So there's one coin, but I can play cards for 10.
Of cards.
Not a terrible hand. Got some siege stuff. Okay. What do you play? Interesting, I have that one too. Oh, it gives me the exact same card. Ah. Well, wouldn't you hate if someone had some fog right now? How do you feel now? clear the weather. Ooh, he is still ahead now. So this one out, he's not. Now he is again. Yeah, it's going to be 10 or more at least. And we're equal. Oh, God, he throws that out, really? Fine then. I can get that back. Jennifer of Vangenberg. And give me my Dragon Hunter. Yeah, how you like that? Okay, fair play. How you like this then? Oh, you piece of shit. Come on, play a melee unit. No, he plays a catapult instead. Perfect. Well, here it comes down to. You have a 6 or higher. If you don't, I win. But we both, neither of us have cards. He gets a draw one because he's Nordling. If it's a unit, I lost. Clear weather. Need to play again. Okay, that's a decent hand. That's even better. I'll reroll you. Oh, that's actually a good hand. Oh, interesting. I got that card too. This one really put me to 60. Yeah, how you like that? Good, since you can't play more cards, I'm gonna play Dijkstra so I can get some extra cards. And I got Jennifer. My turn to open with something special for once. How you like them apples? Alright, not bad, not bad. Do you only have siege equipment? Well played. I'm already ahead and this might harm him. Ooh, okay. Now clear the weather and give me points. I'll play something that might be harmful to you. I win. Alright, up next is Maribel. Still plays, I'm sure. Okay, yes, I already played against him before because he didn't give me your cards. Next up is Maribella. Maribella. Oh, great witch hunters.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. White Wolf, they call you?
Dead, they will call you.
Accused of offending religious sentiment. We've orders to take you in for interrogation. Surrender your weapons.
I will, long as I get a receipt.
This is a misunderstanding. But fine, take them. Though I'll need a receipt. Wouldn't want to lose anything.
Yeah, drawing it up for you now.
Remember the preacher who spoke of witches and witchers? A man you humiliated before his faithful. He asked that we administer a sacrament on his behalf. Your last rites.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Gotta do it the hard way.
Shit.
There we go. I give him my shit back. I try to cooperate, and you try to kill me. Wait, did they quit? Did they quit a random club? Hold up. It did. Give me back long glow, what the fuck? Yeah, I ain't cooperating again. I got a curse comment for you, you know the saying, 3 times the charm, right? Germany lost twice. They lost twice, but they have already won. What do you think the EU is?
What happened, kid?
They...
Hey, wait.
The great git.
Grab him.
Well, guess someone else wants to die. You realize you put yourself with your backs against the wall, right? Where you can't flee from anything. This is the worst ambush spot I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of them. Lucky enough for the kid, I can't kill him. Constant allies, I'm moving for children, but much more that's come for return customers. Okay then. Right, Maribella. Maribella. Marabella. There's some house you got. And a bunch of kids, it seems.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Oh, it's a schoolhouse.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
You ran, then he killed him. Well, okay then.
How do you know? Mum says that if his butt catches a cock.
Alright, Marabella.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
You read you his poems.
No. We peruse the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mould. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
So you see him later?
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
As a DM, I wonder what Dandelion's charisma modifier is and his deception modifier.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
It's probably like a +40 at this point with all the bullshit I've been hearing. Alright, next up is Molly. 150 XP just to go talk to someone. Some of that is quite a lot earlier when I've been leveling up. Molly, Molly. I had to talk to this girl named Molly.
This weather makes me down.
We're in the wealthy district, interesting. Is she like a lady?
This Baronet's Lavalettes villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Oh, she's a
Out of the
chambermaid,
way.
okay.
Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
There's a
There
guy
was
and
a
she's
riddle at my
walking.
doorstep. Surely this is no chance encounter.
Greetings,
Oh
Baroness.
god, it's him.
Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet. And know each other. Surprising.
Met Force emphysema.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems then that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Fine, happy to go with you. It's easier to talk to nobles if you get introduced by another
On our
noble.
way then.
I feel like the only time Geralt really rides a roach with me is in cutscenes. Because I tend to go by food. Just a preference. Oh, that's the big house where the race course is.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey
Hey, fair
mare
enough.
is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
Not much about the others.
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zericania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zericanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
So I'd like to talk to Molly.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait.
Yeah, he doesn't really get a choice.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say
Fair enough.
to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle, made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Alright, let's race then.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
I'll take Cantarella.
The grey mare looks nimble. Besides, knew a man named Kahir once. I'll go with her.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zericanian Bay. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Alright. Let's win a race, shall we?
Riders, ready!
There's 3 riders.
Let's go!
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Slow down.
Don't spare the horse. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Take a lead.
Don't spare the horse.
Faster.
A bit of stamina. And break away. There we go. That was easy.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Yay, new saddle. That's why I did it.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The poor
Okay,
young
nobles,
woman.
I swear.
That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Sick of it all.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
I'm not
Call me
bored.
Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again.
Come again. Yeah, I was rescuing him.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
I don't have to imagine.
But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a...
Oh, you're so... Oh, sweetie, you're so naive. He doesn't have a sister, you aware of that?
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Oh, honey.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
So remember your last conversation?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why'd he need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Alright then.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
God, this girl is naive.
Youth these days, they're brained, all of it.
Right, Baroness.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Yeah, sure.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Alright, next is Roos var Attere. Oh, is he just across the street?
What, did you catch him?
Lots of Novigrad soldiers. Wait, why is it locked?
Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
It sounds like it might have been an acrobat.
Maybe so. Both misses are fond of freaks.
That's the guard captain.
What do you want?
I'm the new cook.
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your cleavers?
Away with you, vagrant.
Relax, it was a joke.
What's this? Shut off!
Great, I need to find a way in because I want it to be funny. I want it to be funny and now I need to find a way in.
Didn't hear me tell you we ain't looking for no cook. Sod off!
You know, Mr. Menger.
The graffiti!
I've worked up quite the appetite.
An abomination.
No. Maybe up here.
Washed your hair lately?
Well, fuck you too, you, to what?
Elven blood, eh?
Hard finding work here, you know. With the eternal fire burning.
Come on, Geralt, climb. It won't climb over there for some reason. Okay, how am I gonna find my way in?
My daddy's a witch hunter. She's gone missing. The temple guard has refused to so uncomfortable. All that spirit.
What do you want?
Oh, there we go. I'm looking for Rosevar
Wanna see Rosevar Atra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
One false move and you will regret it.
Okay, so nothing I say can actually get me. So how am I supposed to?
Washed your hair lately?
Maybe over here? Let's check out the new cell, by the way. Wow, the one I got is actually better. Oh. Okay, I think I'm back to this side. Found some phosphorus though. Oh, and there's a body here.
Interesting.
Rosa. Huh. Don't see any way in over here. So close.
Black ones, Redanians, as long as they pay and don't hit.
There we go.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But miss, he just claimed to be the cook. He's a cheat, he is.
See, Frederick, did I not warn you not to jest with the guards? They haven't any sense of humor whatever. Now take Master de Bergerac to the training room, quickly.
As you say, miss.
He does not like me.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Oh, I have no problem with that.
Grab the wooden one. Take care not to hurt any of us. Learn the outfit.
Follow me.
You're my
Looks
new
good in here.
instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Alright. I'll keep my pants on if you don't mind.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Okay, that's it. You wanna talk shit, bitch? Come on then.
Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I would say so. You're covered in blood.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
How don't you know? I literally already told you. Yeah, didn't we just talk?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said? Why are you here?
What the fuck? You're not bad with a sword.
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, we know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
I need to ask you about
Came to
Dandelion.
ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing
Damn.
between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Oh, so that wasn't actually Rose, that was a sister in the garden. Interesting.
Stop flaunting and fight! Drat it! You're quick! Why bother with
I really wish there was a guard break mechanic in this game.
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Too busy, sorry lady.
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's packed just now.
As you wish. What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden.
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
I don't even know who you are. Then I have trouble keeping you straight.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Shut up, both of you.
Quiet.
Ooh, now that's a mentor. Strong and decisive. Perhaps it's time I took up swordplay.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
So, interest in politics?
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be
Changing the topic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Fair enough.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury is bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Changing subjects. Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf.
Oh, wow.
What? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta.
Alright, I should go, ladies.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
I'd rather not.
Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
You convinced me.
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Doesn't mean he's gonna show up. I'm gonna show up, or if I'm just going to stand there because I don't care. Hey, level 20. Actually leveling quite well now. Alright, now I need to go back and talk to Zoltan. There's actually a quest for it. Interesting.
Piss off! None of your kind will get in here on my watch.
I just was in there. You dumb cunt.
I'm warning you. Come on.
Okay, that's 2 headshots. At least I hope. What are you doing hiding over there? Yeah, you decided to pick a fight with the Witcher. Like, have you considered not picking a fight with everybody who walks by? You know, just an idea.
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
What's going on here?
Leave him alone.
And who might you be? Temple guard undercover?
At least I tried.
Well, I tried. But all in all, it's not my problem.
That's all I have on me. Ain't much. Now sod off.
There's nowhere how others wanted to go. When you say at least I tried, I figured I was gonna kick their asses.
What village are you from?
Willows. It's into the area 2 days' road from Bazima.
I figured I was gonna kick their ass.
How are you keeping? Monsieur Sultan, you old one. What's this?
It's a little owl!
Naughty bow. Now repeat.
Hello, pretty thing. Look at it. Oh, its feathers look so good. Look at the little talons. Look how fluffy they are.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking anyway.
Oh, look how pretty it is. She's an owl, not a parrot.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well. Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we're about to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do?
I'm
Well,
more
much?
interested in the owl, honestly. You
Tell
first,
me
go on.
what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I've not seen hiding or hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Of dubious worth.
Alright then. I might have something.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
So, who's Priscilla?
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
Yeah, I might as well get these real quick. Well, he fell in love, so that is big news.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troop. Her Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Fine, guess we'll go to the Kingfisher Inn.
What's he doing here?
One drink all I had.
So, how'd it go with this healer? I was fucking a bit up one to go business, but suddenly,
Double seas.
I mean, it's already quite late after sundown, so it's 11 PM, so they should be about done.
Ah, here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Ours rests. Okay then. Is he gonna sing? That's gonna be muted audio again. On the upload at least. I'd be surprised if this wouldn't be muted.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars own. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Wow, that was actually pretty damn good. Holy shit. The way he slow claps. Oh god, it's the bitch from White Orchard.
'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back at White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer? There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
Alright.
I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Permit me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath.
Oh great, what
Don't
lies
be
did he tell you?
surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Seems Dandelion left nothing out.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheepdub.
And I've not seen him since.
A fault.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passiflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Ah, so you do know Dandelion.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson
Alright,
Jr.
then.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a fan. But what did he do to you?
Try the whole
Thanks for
town.
specifying.
He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
The rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Looks like I got to rescue Dandelion. Again.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Wherever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Oh, I wasn't
Relax.
joking.
I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary. Got Poppy to feed.
Alright then.
If I was seeking to get you drunk, madame, you would not be drinking Cote de Bleu.
There's a new thing on this notice board, it seems. I'm some magic nade, quick coin and pinch. Annual interest rate 700%. Jesus. 100,000 cheating merchants. Hot burning firewood. A new quest for the haunted house. Hey, another one. But I think this is a good place to call it a night for today and get myself something to eat. After all, a man needs a meal. Oh. I'm fucking up. Let's see then what is streaming. So I can throw a host out and a raid. Let's give raid board a raid. Why not? Been a while. So for now, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, you have to leave a follow, subscribe to YouTube, join the Discord, all that stuff. And I hope to see you all next time. Have a good one.